Hello there. Well, this is another game we'll look into. We'll dissect it rather. What game is it? Well, it's a Wonder Race game, and this is between King the Great One, who's playing as Spanish, SniPayne playing as Spanish, and Sam playing as Spanish. All three players belong to Bangalore, and all three players are playing with Spanish. Why? Well, Spanish is the best civ to play Wonder Race. We are playing Wonder Race, right? Okay. It's a conquest game. That's a mistake, so just ignore it. It should have been a standard game, so that whoever finishes the wonder wins the game. But this is a mistake, so let's ignore that. Whoever finishes the wonder will anyway win the game. Okay, so let's look at the game, shall we? Okay, so it's a revealed map, and no need for any scouting. We just need the scout to go to the sheep and change their color and bring them to the town center. That's all they need to do. Okay, so let me start the game. Okay, we'll particularly look at one player, and that will be SniPayne. And the reason for that is because we have been playing a lot of games, and SniPayne has been playing the best Wonder Race among all these. So we'll look at his game, and let's see how he does it. Okay, so you can see he hasn't done loom right away. So you can see the villagers don't have any armor, so he hasn't done any loom, and quite possibly he's not going to do loom after this. Okay, you can see his scout is already converted. These 4 sheep that are kept neatly parked over there, and he started collecting food. Okay, so I'm quite sure all the players are going to do the same. You can see Sam also not bothering to do loom. He's pretty confident he's going to get these boars without dying. This is King the Great One. I think King the Great One that has done loom. Yeah, so King the Great One has done loom. He's not too confident, or probably he thinks that's a safe thing to do. Okay, so what else can you do in Wonder Race, right? You have to make sure that you do a good level of micromanagement with your economy, right? So you can see these are. Let me move to SniPayne's view. Yeah, so you can see continuous villager being produced 2 minutes now, and he's already has 7. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. Yeah, 7 villages, or rather 8 villages now on the map, and he's just put 2 on wood and 6 on food. So that's the standard build order that SniPayne is following. We're not going to look into the games of other players much in this one. We're going to just follow SniPayne. Probably in future videos we'll look at what other players are doing. But in this game, we'll look into what SniPayne is doing, right? So first of all, what's the objective of this game? Well, the objective is you have to get your wonder up and running. As soon as you get it up, the game it's over. This particular game won't get over because it's set to conquest. We saw that, so that's a mistake. But generally, if it's a standard game, you build your wonder, you finish your wonder, the game is over. You win the game, of course. So you have to make your wonder before your opponent does, and all your opponents are your allies. Generally, in this case, you can see it's enemy, so that's not correct. Generally, allies. Okay, so how do you do it? How do you make sure that you reach finishing your wonder before your allies do it, right? So how do you do that? So you have to make sure that you collect the requisite amount of wood, the requisite amount of food, and same for gold and stone. You can see his gold is a bit bugged over here. He's not going to be able to put his villagers on this side of the gold, so that's pretty crappy, I have to say. And his boar is also in a very crappy location behind the stone. It's not at least behind the wood, so that would have been much more crappier. But this is still not great. This boar is good. He's already putting down his mill. Even before going for this boar, he still has 3 sheep left, and he hasn't touched any of these deer. Okay, so that's how the scout could have been useful. You could have used a scout to get at least 2 of these 4 sheep. But sheep luring is not a very easy thing. I'm sorry, deer luring is not a very easy thing. It's a bit complicated. It's a bit tedious. Players might not prefer it. You can see he's already putting 2 plus 1, 3 on forage, and it's going to move to his boar. I think after doing at least one of these 2 sheep. So regarding the game's objective, right? So you have to make sure that you reach your imperial age and you start making your wonder right away, right? So once you finish your imperial age, you should have 1000 wood, 1000 gold, and 1000 stone, right? So people on stone, well, you don't make anything else with stone, right? Which means that you're going to need 800 stone more to finish your objective, that is build a wonder. So you just need 800 more stone. But gold, food, and wood are 3 things that, that needs a bit of calculation, because you're going to use gold, right? You're going to use gold to change ages. You're going to go to feudal, you wouldn't need gold, but if you go to castle and then to imperial, you will need gold. So how much gold do you need? You need 800 gold to go to imperial. You need 200 gold to go to castle. So that is 1000 gold plus the 1000 that you need to build your wonder. So 2000 gold, which means 1900 gold is what you have to collect. So you have to put a much more villages on gold mine than stone, right? Because stone you have to make only 800 and gold you have to get 1800. Okay, now let's look at food. How much food do you need? First of all, you don't need food to make a wonder, which means the only food that you need is to make the villages and to change your age. So 500 plus 800 plus 1000, which is 2300. That's all. You need 2300 food. So which means you have to put quite a lot of. He's getting a second boar using his scout, which is fantastic. You can see he's micromanaging that scout. He's crisscrossing his path, and he's doing a good job. He's lost just 20 health on that scout, and I'm not sure he's going to lose any more health. Oh, will he? Yeah, he'll lose 10 more. These people will get up and kill that boar. His job is done. Fantastic. I don't think he has any other work in this game, the scout. He can just, go and maybe harass his allies, probably. I don't know. I think he can even attack his allies because his enemy over here, so that's a bit screwed up. He has no other work in this game, frankly. So, yeah. So coming back to the requirements, right? So if you look at the wood now, I think it started with 200, so you're going to need a lot of wood after that, because you're going to make buildings, right? You have to make 2 buildings for castle age, you make 2 buildings for imperial age, so you need quite a lot of wood, right? And so to keep all that in your mind, and you have to micro your economy, and you have to make sure that when you reach imperial, you don't waste any time, and you click your wonder right away. You start building a wonder right away. You don't waste time. You can't make a house, stand idle. You can't click a stone mile and stand idle. You can't stand idle below your town center. You just can't do that, because every second you're losing, you're going to lose it while comparing it to other players, right? So it's a challenging game, and what is the time that players will achieve? We will see. He has 5 villages on wood. He has 3 on stone. He still hasn't put anybody on gold, right? So we'll see. He still has a lot of people collecting food. So I'll fast forward a bit till we go to feudal age, right? Let's see. So pretty standard as of now. He hasn't wasted much time. He's done everything quite well. He's even trying to lure this deer. No, he's not, probably not. Okay. So yeah, he's done a good job so far. He's starting his gold mining, and he's making sure he's not getting housed. I don't know how many villages he's going to attempt. He has 30 now, and I don't think he's going to make villages after he's gone to castle age, or probably feudal age. So probably he's going to make all his villages now. That's a good strategy, because you make sure all your villages work, and if all your villages work right from the beginning of the game, then you can reach your objective faster than your opponent player. So it's a better strategy to maximize your villager count while you're changing ages, right? So if you had a normal game, we would have changed on 21 or 22 villages, but this one is not normal. You can see King the Great One has gone to feudal age already, but King the Great One has just 27 villages. So at the same time, he has 27, 28. SniPayne has 32. and he's also changing age. So I think SniPayne is far ahead of King the Great, or at least we're not really sure about Serious Sam right now. Though Serious Sam had a score lead for quite some time. He has a score lead now. Okay, more economy is not necessarily the better player in this game. Effectively making economy is the better player. He's got his gold miners over here. That was very important because this gold mine. This gold mine is bugged. This gold mine is clearly bugged. He can't have probably 2 plus 2 4 plus 2 6 plus 2 8 plus 2 10. I think I have only 10 gold miners over here and probably 2 more over here. Apart from that, this gold mine is a waste. You can see he's hit his castle age already, and he's going to reach his castle age at around the 18-minute mark, which is fantastic. And he has added in, I think he's added in 1 more villager, so 33 villagers and castle age. So let's see if he adds more villagers for imperial age. Will he? Oh, will he? Won't he? I'm not sure. Probably won't. 33 villagers. So that's it. So once you're done with your food, right, you need around 270 odd food more. Once you're done with that, you remove all your villagers from food and put them into gold, because gold is what you'll need, right? Yo, he's making villagers 5 more. So he's gonna have 38 villagers, and yeah, he's gonna have enough gold to move to imperial age, but he doesn't have the food right now for imperial age. So he's using his gold villagers to make buildings. That is something you should note. And he's also using the stone villagers to make buildings. Alright, he's not touching his wood villagers. He has got only 1 lumber camp, and he's not touching those wood villagers. So that's a strategy to note. Let's see how successful he is. He can be housed, right? Yeah, yes, he gets housed. Yeah, everybody's human. That's common. It's taking a lot of time to build this new house. I don't know what or where is he doing that. Okay, you can see he's not reseeding his farms because he doesn't need any more farms. He's going to research imperial age, and he's going to move all his farmers away and take them to gold. Okay, so between castle age and imperial age research, he has to finish collecting his gold. So he has to collect a lot of gold. He has 4 people on stone. He's going to finish his stone mining in a few seconds from now. Yeah, there you see. He's on 964, 974. He's going to take away these people and put them into gold. Gold is something that he needs. I think he's good with food, right? So he needs a lot of gold miners right now. A lot of gold miners. When playing this game, I think you should also think about where you're going to put your wonder, right? I mean, you have to make sure that all your villages are pretty close to wherever you're going to build your wonder. You don't want to waste your time in reaching the place where you're going to make your wonder. I think these 2 villages are just wasting time. Food is done. They should just move away. There you go. 1 is going away. This girl, just in case, you can sell some food probably. That's why she's there. Not a very bad idea. You can see wood will be done. Stone is done. Wood will be done. Gold a little short. But will he finish it? Will he finish it? Let's see. I'll fast forward a bit. He's getting very close to, yeah, he's gonna get it. Before the age change, he's gonna get his 1000 gold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. So that's how you play this game. I think he's done a great work. 1 villager recital, which is okay. He's earned it. Well, let me see. SniPayne has earned every bit of it. There you see. So now you can get your villagers to the place where you're going to place your wonder, right? So yeah, I think these people should stop and just go to wherever they're going to make their wonder. Stop, go. You can even delete your town center once the age research is done and make your wonder right over there. So that's one more strategy. So 23 minutes 10 seconds, I think he finishes imperial research and it's going to start making his wonder. There you go. That's the time. 23 minutes and he's going to start making his wonder, which is great. Everybody's building his wonder. Spanish, well, they build their wonder 25% faster than anybody else. You can see that Wood is going to block 1 villager, but he doesn't have so many villagers to build a wonder, so you know, this is interesting. Let's see if the other players have started making their wonders. No. King the Great One. Now, SniPayne with the same civ as other players, his shit is going to win this game. And that's how you do it. And that's how he has done it. And I have a feeling he's going to win this game. Let's fast forward a bit till it goes to at least 50%. Now you see, I think King will start making his wonder. Serious Sam will also start making his wonder. Fantastic work by SniPayne. He's already built 50% of his wonders, and others haven't started. They see King the Great One just started making his wonder, and Serious Sam has also just started making his wonder. And that's a bit awkward place to make his wonder, but what the hell. There you go, 72%, 74%, and well, he's gonna win it. Yeah, he's gonna win it. It won't show you won the game, but it's a mutually decided winner. Serious SniPayne. King the Great One, how far is he? Well, quite far away. 46%. How far is Serious Sam? Serious Sam, 40%, a little far behind. And I think it's more villages, much more than SniPayne has, surely, because he's almost surrounded the entire region with builders. And there you go. There you go. SniPayne has taken this. Serious Sam has 40 villages. You can see that right up there. SniPayne has 35, and yeah, I think the Great One is going to finish it now in some time. No, he has a lot of time left. I'm going to fast forward this. There's no point of this game anymore. SniPayne says wonder is complete. We at the time didn't know that it's a conquest game. So that's a bit funny, but you know, SniPayne is the winner. It's a clear winner. By miles. He's won by miles. Okay. Okay, 29 minutes 18 seconds is when King the Great One finishes it, and finally Serious Sam gets his wonder. There you go. Okay, so you can see that the game hasn't ended. That's because it's a conquest game, but that's that. So the fantastic Spanish wonder is standing there with all the villagers doing absolutely nothing. Great work by the villagers, especially the villagers of SniPayne. There you go. Okay, so let's look at the achievements. It doesn't matter. He has deleted his economy, so the economy score doesn't matter. But whatever, we have seen some something that's important is these timelines. You can see that feudal age was delayed by Serious Sam and SniPayne. SniPayne delayed it quite a lot, but he finished his castle age and imperial age even before these players. So that was well planned. 14 age you finish your feudal, 18 age 18 minutes you finish your castle, 22 minutes you finish your imperial, and you have enough time to finish your wonder to win the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed that game, and if you guys want to challenge that time, I think it was around 27.5 minutes. If you want to challenge that time by SniPayne, please go ahead and do so. And if you have videos which proves that you're a better player than SniPayne, please send those videos to me. I will post a link below the video with my Gmail ID, and you can send your game to me. Okay, I'll make sure that I commentary on that game. Okay, so you guys enjoy, have fun, and hope I'll be back with more. Take care. Bye bye.